everyone, it's Shayla here from SNS Vlogs. Today I'm going to be teaching you how I make my thumbnails. So it's just the app I use and how I create them and all that sort of stuff. So let's go to the app now. And I'm just going to go through all these pages, but it's called Fonto. You can see I just tapped on it and you can see me waving around, like tapping the thing to show you what it's called. And it just comes up with this, and then you have to tap. It looks like a picture. Then you use plain image, and then you go into templates, and I use the black one. And I like to compare different colors. So in Apple, you can't really merge them to make a gradient color. I'm not sure how to do that, unfortunately. I press everywhere, but I just can't. So when you have an iPhone, there's a little bit more options than a Samsung phone. But right now I just chose a really light aqua greeny blue, more of a blue than green. And I chose a bright pink, and I decided to go with pink. And then I just loaded up the image. And see that pencil right up there? Just about to tap on it. And font is the sort of writing I'm going to use. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just looking through. They've got heaps, guys, heaps of different fonts. It's absolutely amazing. You don't have to pay for this app either. It's on Samsung and Apple. So yeah, definitely get it. Really, really easy. So right now I'm just typing up what I want to write in this awesome font. It looks really good. Now this is I said it was easy, but this can be a little bit confusing sometimes. For some reason it doesn't really work. You have to go back and do something else. But yeah, just look at what I'm doing here. Just choosing gradient, so which way it's going to go and how it's going to fade into each other. And I'm just doing the shadow, and this just looks really cool when you make the color. Up the top you can see that I don't have it, but I've made a lot of different thumbnails already, so I know what I'm doing. But I accidentally forgot I had to go back and save it as my pattern instead of a default pattern. I just like doing that so I can save it and get it back next time if I want to use it again. And then I'm just doing the stroke, and this is just how big it's going to be like on the outside. And then this is, see, before it was only black and white, and then now when you press the curving type, then it only goes into the actual color. So right now I'm just trying to make it as straight as possible because I don't really like it curved. In the end, I just go in with my hands and press the plus or the minus button because it's just too hard to use the lever. And when I'm happy with the result, there we go, and then I just move it. And yeah, I wanted to do a different gradient, and because the other one looked really good, that one looks really good, so I did that. And now I'm doing a second one because I'm doing it underneath. I thought about doing it in the center this time, but I just decided to go with left again. And every single time I write a different word, I also like to use a different font. It just makes it look more fun. So I'm just going through all the fonts. I think there's about more than 30, definitely way more than 30 in here. I haven't made my font yet or downloaded a font, unfortunately, because there's just so many in here anyway. So I chose my font, and I'm writing make thumbnails, and I forgot the B. Like seriously, I did a V and then I went back and then forgot the B. But in the end, I definitely changed it to a B. Don't worry, I know how to spell thumbnails. And I just changed the size because I felt like it was a little bit too big. So I went for a size that just looked perfect to me. And then I did the style, and I did the exact same thing as I did before on my how-to word. So here I go, just choosing color, making like a pattern. And then, yeah, I'm just doing my shadow. For this one, I did a background. So that's just the thing at the back. There's like a little square, or like you can make it into corners and all that, which I'm about to do. So I chose the color, chose the width, and chose, I had to go back and fix up the width and that because it was a little bit too long. And then I made it cornered. Just looks much more professional that way to me. Then I made a really nice color, and that's what it looks like. I will go back and get the bee in that thumbnail. I'm doing a shadow for when I get my color. You don't have to do it in the same order that I did. You can do the shadow afterwards. It's just more easier, but I just keep forgetting. So I'm making it my pattern again so I don't forget. I don't really know what I'm doing here. I really don't know. I think I just had a mind blank and I was like, what? What am I doing? That's right, I gotta go to curving to make that awesome color. See? Like, seriously, it doesn't work. Like, either. If I don't do this, the curving thing, like the color won't come up. But on Apple it does, it's so weird. Remember, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe and comment down below if you liked it. And if it was helpful. So as you can see, the purple like background was way too long. So I went back and just fixed it up. This is where I fixed the bee. I finally realized like there was a bee in there. I'm like, wait, what? Oh, I forgot the bee. That's why it looks so weird. So now I'm adding another text. And I'm going to change the font after this, don't worry. I sort of wanted something that goes on the side and bold, but there was nothing there. So I just used bold instead. And did it in capital letters. And this time I did it different. For the 4, I did it instead of gradient, or what I did for make thumbnails. I did like each one. I'll show you in a second. It's really hard to explain because I don't know the words for it. Just experimenting here. I always like to experiment with my apps. Oh, and if you want me to make another video to show you how to record a screen, like I'm doing right now, I will definitely make a video and tell you the app exactly so you can. I'm pretty sure it's on Apple. I'm not sure, but it's definitely on Android phones. So I'll tell you the app in another video. See what I did there? I like changed each letter to be a different color. And then I obviously went to curving because it doesn't work without curving. At first, it's a little bit complicated, but don't worry, it gets easier and easier once you start making more thumbnails. 4, ... Now let's do the word that I've been waiting for, YouTube. And I did this one in the center. I felt like not doing the dancing script regular that I usually do for the word YouTube or like the N word. I decided to do something a bit different. I know I could have just like pressed the thing twice, but you know. And I was trying to drag it down like, what am I doing? Now on Apple, just keep watching what I'm doing, but on Apple, you can change the size of your paper. On here, you just go into YT Studio. I'll do a video about that. But you go into this app and then you do like the edit thing. And then you will have to just see if it fits in the actual, it's a little bit hard to explain. I'll definitely do a video for that. So I need to do another 2 videos on this. But yeah, it's a bit hard to explain. It's you have to eyeball it pretty much. And if it doesn't work, then you delete it and then, or fix it up and then delete the other one. I don't know. I'm terrible at explaining this sort of stuff, but I'm trying to make it a good color that I haven't used. I didn't really want to make it orange or yellow or green, but in the end, I think I made it a good color. I can't really remember. I'm like, are you sure you want to remove? So now I'm going into, yep, I did the curving thing. And then I realized I've got to put on the color. And I wanted this to actually be a little bit curved. I think it looked really cool. And then I went and go put in the color. You can do that after you curve. See, you don't have to do it in the order I did before. I didn't do that color in the end. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, I changed this color. And then, yes, I did do that in the end, but I just changed it and I did like a more dark blue, I think it did. Yeah, that. I think I like the purple actually better, but I wanted the purple for YouTube and then I made it a little bit of a lighter purple, I think I did. I don't know, I can't remember. Yeah, I think I made it a little bit more of a lighter purple. Or was it pink? No, it was definitely... And then I realized, so I changed it and I made it a different color. I made it pink actually. And obviously it's really hard to see that. But then I went into shadow and I see that. I made a shadow behind it, which was black, so I made it stand out a lot. And I just went to radius for 14 and look, it turned out really well. And I just positioned it exactly where I wanted to position it, where I thought it would work. And process it. I saw the words, here comes the fun part. So right now I'm just thanking you guys for watching. As I said before, make sure you subscribe, comment down below if this was helpful for you, and like this video if you did like it. And make sure you turn on that notification button as well. I am a new YouTuber, so I'm not very experienced with my videos, but the more videos I make, the more better it gets. So practice makes perfect, right? I am so happy with this video. I felt like I did a really good job and I'm really hoping it was helpful for you guys. So remember, the app is Fonto, and it's for free. I was gonna say really cheap. It's for free, although it's got heaps of fonts in it, and you can just upload to your thumbnail as your thumbnail. I will make a video on how you do that. Don't worry, I will do that. Have to remember, write it down on my timetable or my daily planner. I have to do it on a day where I'm free. So right now I'm just using some of my cool emojis, telling you see you next time at the beach or in the desert, wherever you want. And yeah, look how awesome that looks like. Thank you for watching, I love it. So guys, thank you for watching. Watch this next part. This is really funny.